Well, that's strange. It's fine, I guess. YouTube is offering this feature now where you can live stream normally and live stream to like the shorts page, like the vertical view at the same time. So I'm trying that out now, but it just put the center of the screen and I'm a little off center, as you can probably tell. So it looks kind of weird on the preview. Maybe I should like move myself over a bit. It kind of ruins the composition though we got going here, maybe. Maybe it's fine. Maybe no one will notice. We'll try it out for a bit. The latency in the preview looked crazy though. I hope it's not really so bad. But yeah. Let's see what's going on. I'm playing the what's it called? I'm playing the music from my playlist when I play Tony Hawk games, so it might be a little all over the place at times. Hello, hello, Deviant35. And Cinder. Cinder was here earlier, but I don't know where they went. They disappeared. Oh, look, the Stream Elements bot is here. Hello. Beep boop. But yeah, I was just thinking, I spent so long trying to think, like, what game should I stream today, that in the end I decided maybe I don't need to stream a game all the time. Maybe I can just yap in my room, you know, on Saturday morning. Well, it's the afternoon now. Forgot it's Friday night. Oh my god. Da, 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 da. Maybe we should play that song. Hold up. It'd be more festive. Wait. Sorry about my keyboard noises. Let's see. Friday night. What if I just played Friday night on a loop for the whole stream? Would that get tiring? Oh, someone extended it to 10 minutes. Who wants to listen to 10 minutes of Friday night? And it's me, me, me. I do, I do, I do. Hold up. Perfect timing. I didn't get it in time. Happy 2016. Happy 2016, guys. I'm so excited for all that's to come this 2016. Like, I don't know what happened in 2016. I already mentioned on Discord, yeah, we're gonna shoot Harambe. We're gonna... Oh, I'm mixing up all those years in the 2010s now. 2018 was the good year, guys. Wait, yeah, it's actually really funny. I have a fidget spinner on my desk right now. Maybe you can hear it because it's cheap. I'm glad the microphone picked up all of that. No, I was at Bamiyan last night, which is like it's like, it's Chinese food, but it's not a nice place. It's in Japan it's called a family restaurant. What you order on the tablet and the cat robot brings it to you, but it's like cheap food and a lot of families go there, or like young people who don't want to spend a lot of money go there. So I was there with my friends last night, and they had little gacha machines outside for mostly for kids. And I noticed, I was like, dang, only 200 yen for the fidget spinner? So I got the fidget spinner at the gacha machine at Bamiyan. Let's go. I never had a fidget spinner when they were popular because I was like, ew, kids these days are so gross and weird. Everyone has like a fidget spinner. Like, it's not that cool. Like, ew, it's so mainstream. I was also like 16 at the time, so. And then now this is my first like traditional like traditionally shaped fidget spinner, and I like cannot stop. I gotta put it down or it's gonna be super annoying all stream. I threw it across the room. Because I'm like, dang, this is like fun. It was random what color it would be, and mine was light blue. And then my friend wanted one too, so I got him one, and then it was also light blue. So we got matching fidget spinners at a Bamiyan in Shinjuku last night. It was pretty huge moment. Huge moment for me. I can't figure out how to make this song play. I'm so stupid. I know how. Hopefully nothing big will happen this year. Yeah, I hope, like... I mean, on the plus side, there's no US election coming up, or maybe that's honestly a downside. Maybe America could benefit from an election. Who knows? Wait, there's got to be a way I can just like play the... I don't have it. I don't have it. I was hoping I would... Do you know what I do have on this, by the way? Look, there's so many things on my screen I can put on. For example, I can put on this image of this can. Oh, vertical people. This can. I got him. Don't need that. I'm deleting that. What else do I got here? I don't actually know what this is because it just is a bunch of jumbled letters, but like, oh. True. True. Yeah, I got the whooper. I removed the arms though. I removed the arms. You could tell they used to be there. But I got whooper. Dude, June's art of me in the can is crazy. I got this picture I drew of Evie from memory. Oh no. But out of all this, I cannot find what will make music. Oh, I found it! Now dude, why does Xbox Game Bar Spotify.exe have literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Wait, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Why is there 11 instances of Xbox Game Bar Spotify.exe running on my PC at like all times? I don't even have a Spotify membership. Like, what do you call it? A subscription. I don't even have a Spotify subscription. Xbox, leave me alone. I've never bought an Xbox and I never will. Oh my god, Dodo, hi! I'm looking for this. Okay, here we are, guys. We're gonna get this going. Are you guys ready for this? I don't know if you're... I hope to God it works. I did it. It's super fucking loud on my end, but I think it's very quiet on your end. It's a little delayed for me, but you know what, guys? It is Friday night. I want to know what it is in my brain that has literally put me on this Yakuza bullshit for... Well, I started playing Pirates in Hawaii in September, according to my trophy history. 4 months? I'm in hell, but I'm really enjoying it. I gotta replay Zero so bad, guys. I gotta replay Zero. Okay, wait, I wanna like read the vibe here for anyone who's present. You can say in chat what you think. If I streamed at a different time than normal, would y'all watch the VODs? I feel like I'm asking, like, would you still love me if I was a worm? Would you guys still watch my VODs if I streamed at like 4 a.m.? Yakuza 0. I really want to replay 0. I think it really is a masterpiece. And I know it's like, obviously that's the best game in the series, probably. But like... And it's the first one I played, so I'm worried, like, am I biased? But I want to replay it now with the perspective of me playing, like, every other game in the series. And I think I replayed it before. I'm trying to remember. If I ever played twice, I mean, I could literally just, like, turn on my PlayStation and check, but I don't really want to. That's a smooth loop. I probably already looped earlier, I didn't say anything, but that's... This song is a YouTube video that's gonna play for 10 minutes. For me, it's Saturday morning, but for y'all, it's Friday night. But yeah, I think I replayed it. But I might not have. You know, I might... It's because I replayed Kiwami 1. They look the same. I played Kiwami 1 2.5 times. I wanted to get the platinum trophy for beating the game, so I have to beat the game on legendary difficulty, and I have to do all the climax battles. That's all I'm stuck at. And I've had no problems, like, in Kiwami 1, like, doing the, doing all the fights and stuff. Like, no problem with that. My problem is the shooting segment on the highway. This fucking highway shootout. And I get... and if you lose this highway shootout, like, if you die on it, you have to redo the long fight and the Lao Kalong fight. And it's so draining. And I can't, like, do any shenanigans with it because I'm playing it on PS4. So I can't, like, just, oh, use the mouse for that part, like everyone on Reddit says. Like, ah! I played this game before it came out on PC. Am I planning to stream Kiwami 2? I don't know. If I replay 2, I kind of want to try the PS2 version, to be honest. Because I played the PS2 version of 1. And I've played Kiwami like 3 times, apparently. But... I do... It's just, I don't want to replay Kiwami 2 because it's like early Dragon Engine. And I don't want to deal with that. And I have it on PS4, so if I wanted to make it pretty, I'd have to buy it again. It's a lot. Although, you know, if I get Kiwami 2 for PC, I can use all those mods that turn the ugly people not ugly. No offense to that, because it's a real guy I'm thinking about. Yeah, Dragon D's nuts is exactly what I think about the Dragon Engine. I think, I don't know. I am a Dragon Engine hater. I do think it's gotten better, of course, since I think people said it got really good at Lost Judgment. Or maybe just the first Judgment. I've never played the Judgment games, so I'm a little unsure. It's always weird to me when, like, some of the newer games, like, make references to it, because I'm like I was playing Gaiden, the man who erased his name, and I'm like, why is Kaito here? I don't even know who that is. But Kaito's here, fan service for Kaito fans, which apparently there are a lot of. People like Kaito and Higashi, I think is the other guy. I don't know. I didn't play the game. I have other games. There's so many games in this fucking series, guys. You have no idea. The reason why hyperfixation works is because you will never be finished. There's always something new to do. You know, like, if we refer to the tier list I made, I think the only games... Wait, how many games did I not play? Wait, I'm pulling up the tier list. The playlist, the tier list. Did I say that? I read the word playlist while I tried to say tier list, so I'm not sure if I said it correctly. I'm looking for the Yakuza chat on my server. And I'm gonna go and scroll until I find... Oh my god. I also just post pictures, well, screenshots, but they're photos of my screen as I'm playing Yakuza games on here. Wait, did I scroll too far? Huh? Maybe I put it in general? I don't know if I'd put it in general. Wait, where do I see? I do not know how to use Discord on desktop, I swear to God. Like, how do I find all the media? I'll use my phone. Having games but no games situation, exactly. Okay, wait. If I go to mine, we go to Yakuza, I click on this, I click on media. It's so easy to find it. There it is. I literally just scrolled past it. Okay. Okay, some of these games, when they made this tier list, they were like, yeah, every game is on here, including like the remaster. I know, okay, the remasters, I know they're different. There are some mechanical quirks. There's some difference in what content is available, but like for the most part, I think they're pretty similar experiences. But out of the whole series, I have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games? 16 games. I played 17 games though, because I didn't have... They did not have... Wait, where's Yakuza 1? Is Yakuza 1 not on this tier list? That'd be crazy, because Yakuza 2 is... Unless they use the picture of 1 and 2 HD to refer to 1. Maybe I should have paid more attention to that. But like, on the tier list I made, I have not played Yakuza 2. Original 345, I played the remasters of 345. Lost Judgment. Online. Dude, RGG Online. If you want to consume all the content on their like mobile smartphone gacha game, there's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on there. Of course, not officially localized, but there's a lot going on there. A lot of interesting side stories. There's Kenzan. There's the Black Panther games for PSP. And then there's Judgment and Lost Judgment, the Kaito files I've not played. I don't think I ever will play Kenzan. I'm watching the cutscenes online translated. But I don't care for the sword gameplay of Ishin. It's probably similar, but with more jank. So I'm currently playing through 8 Infinite Wealth, and that's crazy. That's hurting my soul, but it's like I can't look away. Like I feel pain playing it, but I can't look away. It's just so depressing sometimes. Like, oh my god. Certain characters died, and it made me really sad. I'll say that. Oh, the song stopped. And it auto-played just the regular version. No, we're done with you. We're done with you. We've had enough. We've had enough Friday night. We've had enough Friday night. I'm putting back on my THPS music playlist. But nah, so I'm playing that game. After that, I'm gonna replay 0. Maybe at the same time, maybe on stream at 4 a.m. I want to play 2 on PS2 someday. What else is on my list? I want to do more like 100%ing of Pirates in Hawaii because we can agree that Majima is the most important person at all times. And then, what else do I, so I'm looking at like my games, my PS4 games over there. I think I already did all the sub-stories in 7 Gaiden. Dude, 7 Gaiden was so good. I do kind of hate, low-key, how these game titles get so long and ambiguous. Like, oh yes, I love Yakuza Like a Dragon 7 Gaiden, the man who erased his name. That's way too long. You can't call your game that. We need something. Dude, I saw someone online, like, complaining that it was, like, weird and annoying that, like, the games have subtitles. Like, you know, 6 is the Song of Life, and 8 is Infinite Wealth, and stuff like that. They were like, why would they add, like, subtitles to the games? It should just be, like, Yakuza number. And I'm like, dog, all the Japanese games had subtitles, basically. So they're just translating the names that they've always had. Like, what is Zero called? It's like... No. I forget how to say oath. Wait, hold up. It's, Yakuza 0. I'm just gonna Google that and see if it comes up, because it should. Maybe if I got, like, the Japanese wiki page. No, for real, like, they're naming it like a light novel at this point. I can't handle it. Ryu ga gotoku zero, chikai no basho. Chikai. It was chikai that I can remember. Chikai no basho. Which is like place of oath or something. It's kind of harder to translate some of these, honestly. Ooh. Speaking of translation, one thing I'm low-key kind of interested in next month when Kiwami 3 comes out, I really want to know what the translation is like, because this will be the 3rd time this game is translated into English. So I'm very curious if they keep things exactly the same and be lazy, or if they change things. Now, I don't remember exactly if this was true in Kiwami 2, but all the Japanese dialogue was re-recorded for Kiwami 1. I guess because maybe, like, some of the characters, like, don't talk the same. Like, Kiryu and Majima, for example, in 1 versus Kiwami 1 are pretty different performances, honestly. So, they re-recorded it. And, I don't think they re-recorded it for 3. Because there was some gameplay that came out recently, and I was like, wait, I've memorized this scene. Let me watch it. And, yeah, it was exactly the same. So I'm very curious. The Japanese will stay the same, but they're gonna change, probably, the translation of it. Because they've been translating these games like 4Kids dubs recently. And as a 4Kids fan, a 4Kids apologist, I don't like it. I don't like it. There's a lot of discourse on Twitter lately, specifically about, like, localizing stuff and, like, translating stuff. It's a whole situation people have made, where it's like, guys, I think... It's that meme where it's like, y'all are saying things so definitively, but, like, I think it depends. It depends a lot on audience and intent, I think. Like, 4Kids, for example. They're like, okay, we're gonna take this show. What's a good example of a 4Kids show that was changed? And don't say One Piece because I didn't watch it. Because, like, Pokemon is, like, too... Well, Pokemon later got pretty bad, but, we can look like Yu-Gi-Oh! We can look at Yu-Gi-Oh!, right? Most people have seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Or at least know something about it. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! In Japanese is much darker and spookier and stuff like that. A bit edgier. But that was not the target demographic when they localized it. They localized it to be like, you know, this is for, we want 10-year-old boys in America to watch this, like, before going to school in the morning kind of vibe. So when that's like your goal, you will change how things go to match that. You know, like a 10-year-old boy in America normally doesn't watch a child stab his father to death, so that scene had to change. Or, you know, maybe there was like a joke, but it's a very Japanese joke, and they're like, how do we fix it? That happened a lot in Pokemon. Like, how do we make this Japanese joke funny in English so that anyone can understand it without reading the translator's notes, right? Because it's on TV, VHS, DVD. Some kid ain't reading about the Pokemon dubbing process. They don't care. I care. Please give me the translator's notes. But, you know, that's not the goal there. But I can respect what they were doing. Like, I know what they're trying to do, and I think they were successful, you know? I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Would not be nearly as popular as it is now if it was unable to be shown to 10-year-old kids in America on TV. On, like, WB. I'll say that. That's probably true. However, when it comes to localizing, like, the Yakuza series, I don't know why they're doing this specific angle with it. I mean, I guess people on Twitter seem to like it. But then I saw someone post a meme on Twitter. I don't remember exactly who posted it, but I saw this post on Twitter where someone's like, what if 4Kids dubbed the Yakuza series? And then someone quote retweeted it like who's gonna tell them? You know, like they do change a lot in these dubs, and the dubs are super weird and awkward and stuff. But then they're like, oh yeah, the only way to play these games is in Japanese with English subtitles. And in that moment, I instantly knew that this person making this meme and making this post doesn't know Japanese well. Because the subtitles are closed captions of the dub. The subtitles are the dub script, almost verbatim, for any of the modern games. Like, I don't know exactly when they started dubbing these games. They started dubbing with Like a Dragon. I did play that one in English. And I haven't tried playing it in Japanese with English subtitles, but I'm assuming they would still just be the closed captions. So, yeah, playing it, you know, reading the subtitles isn't saving you from the dub script. It's exactly the same. And I've talked about this on stream before, I've talked about this on Discord before, but like, sometimes they're trying too hard to be funny in a sense of humor I don't like. I love the sense of humor of most of the Yakuza games in Japan, but I don't always like the tone they take with some of the translations as of late. It's like parts of the Japanese version that weren't meant to be funny. Suddenly, they're like trying to make it funny. Maybe more engaging for the small attention span American audience, maybe. But they've been sloppy. They like, in the last game, they just told lies. They made up facts and presented them as if they were true. So I didn't like that. What show do you think localizers have ruined? I'm normally pro-localization. I think if a localization is done well, then, like, it can be amazing. I think sometimes being too literal, like, can take away from the intent, right? Intent is the big thing here. Like, again, if in a Pokemon episode there's like a joke and it's like a word play or something, then, and there's like a visual for it, then you gotta translate it into a joke that is also is funny in English. and matches the visual, which I can only imagine would be so difficult. They're gonna Brock's jelly-filled donut. Okay. I'm about to defend 4Kids on the jelly donut debacle. This is not a strong argument, but my first thought is like, the average kid watching this on their tiny ass CRT television in like 1999 is probably not gonna notice that it's a rice ball. In later Pokemon seasons, when they were able to like do more paint edits more easily and do it all digitally and stuff, like what is it called? Tracking? Anyway, when they were doing more edits and they had more budget and stuff, they would replace food. So instead of a rice ball, there would be like triangle cut sandwiches on the plate that like May is eating or something like that. And I think in that case, that is a successful localization. They just didn't have the budget before. Is that the rice balls were triangular powdered donuts? I mean, yeah, like, that's a success. Because like, again, like not every American kid is gonna be like, ah yes, the Japanese onigiri. I've eaten this many times. A staple of the American diet. You know, they just don't know what it is. And there's nothing wrong with educating people on stuff like this by having Japanese culture be present in some of these shows for kids. But again, at the end of the day, their goal was to entertain, primarily. Sell toys as well. But you know, if the rice ball wasn't the focus point of the scene, it might be distracting. It might distract from the main point of the scene if the kid is spending the whole time wondering, what is that? When if you just say, it's a donut, then we can just like move on to the next thing. I saw a meme on Twitter about this literally earlier today. They say, a translator, a localizer, and a fan subber walk into a bar, a McDonald's, and an izakaya. Wait, could you imagine there's actually an onigiri filled with jelly? Actually, I think that would slap. I would eat the fuck out of an onigiri with, like, jelly filling, low-key. Like the jelly donut filling? Honestly, rice is a magical food. You can have it with anything. Salty, sweet, savory, umami, it's fine. Sour, I mean, they do pickled plums. Jelly donut flavored onigiri would be like pickled plum, but better. Sorry, I love pickles, but not the umeboshi. Although I do like the otokome sour. The drink version is good. But the actual, I'm gonna say it. Pickled plum candies and stuff, like pickled plums, they taste like sour Play-Doh. And it feels like I'm not supposed to be eating it. I'm sorry to all the Japanese viewers, if they exist. I say, 日本のファンの皆さんへ申し訳ありません。梅干し食べられない。失礼します。I think I know some people really like pickled plums. It's just not for me. I don't know, for me, I guess maybe my hot take is like Japanese food can be kind of hit and miss. It's either like the best thing I've ever eaten, or I will never eat this again. I think it's just because I don't really like fishy flavors or slimy textures, and Japanese food has a lot of that, I think. But like Japanese fusion food is so good. Like, oh my god, Japanese curry, Japanese McDonald's. No, wait, there's other things. Japanese hamburg. Whoa. Whoa. Or, I can't think of what else, but I know there's more. I'm not hungry enough. I just ate. I can't think about food anymore. But again, like udon, love the noodles. Sometimes the soup is a bit too, like, they make like fishy versions. I don't really like soups much, but I have been to a fusion udon place that does like carbonara and like tomato sauce and basil stuff, and that's good. I like those udon bowls. I think Japan is mastered, or almost, well, I'm about to make a very controversial take. I was gonna say I think Japan and America are the best at taking foreign foods and like adapting them. But like American pizza, you know, like Tex-Mex food. This is what I love, how humans in the world can like take something that was like, oh, for example, let's think about pizza. You know, the Italians got pizza and everyone's like, this is great, but like, I'm gonna adapt it to the way that I'm familiar, you know? So like, I don't have this kind of cheese, but I have this kind of cheese, or I don't have, you know, this exact topping, so I'm gonna use this topping instead. And then like we get the American version of pizza based on what's available and what they know how to cook. They know how to use the ingredients better. That's like native to where they are, of course. And dude, like, I love that so much. I love that so much. You know, Japan's like, we're gonna take curry, like from India, but like, we're gonna change it so it's like served half with rice. We're gonna put like pickled vegetables on the side. We're gonna use different seasonings because, you know, these are the seasonings that we have here. And we don't really like spicy, so it's not gonna be spicy. You know, we don't really have bread, so we're not gonna do naan. And all this, you know, masterpiece took place. Now we have Japanese curry. Now I love Indian curry as well, oh my god. And Japanese people love Indian curry. There are so many Indian curry restaurants around Tokyo, they're everywhere. I feel like I never went to an Indian curry place in Canada before. But there's lots of Indian people in Canada. I don't know why it didn't translate to me eating Indian food. But it's so good, oh my god. If I woke up earlier, I would have ordered like curry and naan for lunch, but of course I slept in, so I got McDonald's. But dude, one thing I think is interesting about Korea is like Korean like fusion food is how like they're just adding cheese to things. Like the Koreans have like figured out how to do like Korean cheese dishes. And it's weird because now Korea has a lot of like influence, like soft power, cultural power in Japan right now because of like K-pop and stuff being so big. So now we're seeing like Japanese places adding cheese or kimchi to like regular Japanese dishes. So you can get the kimchi ramen, get the cheese beef bowl, and I'm pretty sure both of those are probably influenced from Korea. Dude, I want a cheese corn dog so bad. I've never had one. It's been on my bucket list for like 5 years. Like, I gotta go. I want to know. So I feel like I just never, like, it's hard to find a place that I know will have it. And then like would I plan to go all the way to Shinokubo just to eat a corn dog? I gotta like make a plan and like do something in Shinokubo first to warrant eating the Korean corn dog. But it looks amazing. I love fried cheese, dude. Lately, I've been to like 2 places recently that have they call it like potato cheese mochi or something, where it's like, I don't know, it's potato and it's like soft, like mashed up and like mixed with something probably, and there's cheese in the middle and they fry it. I gotta learn how to make that or something similar, because oh my god, I had it in a soup curry at like a really trendy Taiwanese soup curry place in Shimokitazawa, and then I got it at like a Toriaro, really cheap izakaya recently. I was like, dang, this shit kind of hits. We've come full circle now. I'm eating the Asian version of like cheese and potatoes. I'm eating cheese and potatoes. Returning to my roots. No, like imagine it, like I don't even know how else I can it's perfect. Cheese and potato, and it's like soft, like almost like a mochi texture, and it's fried, so it's like crispy on the outside. It's iconic. You know, I low-key want to get back into cooking. I haven't done it in a while because like I got so overwhelmed by like stuff happening around the holidays and like hyperfixation. Dude, the hyperfixation, like it's fun. You know, I love, genuinely, I'm having a great time. I open twitter.com and Majima's everywhere. I go on Pinterest and look at pictures and memes. I go on, you know, listen to the music. I'm like playing the games all the time. But what it really also comes down to is like I have not properly been able to keep up with my chores for a few months, basically. Like I am like maintaining a certain standard, but it's not the standard I would like to. So I kind of stopped cooking because it meant I would have to wash dishes more often. So I've kind of gone back to like, not like ordering Uber Eats, but like getting things that are easier to clean or like come in its own packaging and stuff. Or they're like quick to make. Only like one dish or something. But like I really want to eat Mexican flavors. So it's also like really hard to cook when you live alone. Does that make sense? Because like I'm gonna put through all this effort and like use all these materials and like buy these ingredients. At the end of the day, I have to make a really small portion because only I'm gonna eat it. But I'm thinking like if I'm gonna do something like Tex-Mex inspired, I'm going to need to like I'll do the like taco meat with taco seasoning, and then I'll have to use it within the week after I cook it. So I'll just like cook whatever amount and try to make multiple meals with the same thing. So like I'll do, actually I realize I've never done like an actual like taco wrap before. Like I haven't done white people tacos. It's hard to find sour cream, but you know, like I'll get like a lime and just have lime in everything for the week before it goes bad after I cut it open. Lime in my water and lime in all my dishes, lime flavored everything. But you know, I'll make like taco salad or like I'll make pasta and use the taco meat or something, right? So I really have to like be able to commit to like 3 or 4 dishes that use the same ingredient in a week. Burrito. What is burrito? Does it require beans? Like what makes it a rice? I have not eaten a lot of burritos. Actually, last time I went out for Mexican food, I was able to like, they used to only have burritos, but I was able to like substitute and get like fajitas instead. Fajitas are way better. Fajitas are better than burritos. But tacos are better than both, so think about that. Tacos on top. Dude, there's a place in Shibuya where if you go, I think it's on weekends? Yeah. If you go on a weekend and you have at least 3 people at your table, it's all you can eat tacos for like 2 hours or something. 1.5 hours probably. And that's truly magical. Shibuya has a few taco places actually. I mean, Shibuya has 2 Taco Bell locations inside it. Like within a 5-minute walk from Shibuya Station, there's 2 Taco Bells. There's a Guzma. I've never been there, so I don't remember what it's called. And I think they have tacos there. Or it might just be Mexican food in general. And they got I think it's called like Tacos Factory or something. Like, let me see if I can find it. Oh my god, I should become a YouTuber that like recommends places in Japan. Like, oh my god, guys, come with me to Shibuya Station to see this hidden gem. Once we cross the iconic Scramble Crossing, we keep walking down towards 109. Like, could you imagine? Here's how to eat like a local in Japan. And I'm like pointing at things for no reason. Are there any exclusive Japanese items at Taco Bell? I've never been to American Taco Bell. I'll say that first. So I don't know if there's... My favorite thing about Taco Bell in Japan is frozen margaritas, sangria. I don't drink the beer, but they have it. But dude, a sangria at Taco Bell kind of hits. They had a seasonal flavor. It was like apple pie frozen margarita. Oh my god. That was amazing. I miss it. I think it's gone. Next fall though, I'm going back. Just for that. But like, I don't know, I think it's a pretty standard menu otherwise. Like tacos, quesadillas, Crunchwrap Supreme. What's that thing with the chicken in it? I don't remember. But yeah. I will say the compared to Taco Bells I've been to in North America, in Canada, but I get the same kind of vibe that America's probably the same. The Shibuya Taco Bell is pretty clean. Compared to every Japanese restaurant I've been to, the Shibuya Taco Bell is kind of gross. Kind of disgusting. Like the floor is all sticky and the bathrooms are like kind of sus and smell weird. And I don't know, like it's in kind of like a dingy side street, so there are like rats outside. But like it's kind of like, oh. But then there's one in the mall food court, like across town. And that one's pretty good. There's a Panda Express there too. Oh my god, I want to go. I want to go to Panda Express. I want to go to Manchu Walk actually. Shout outs to all my Canadian viewers who get it. Like get me a pick one with the thick noodles and the honey garlic chicken, please. Please. But there's more than just Shibuya Taco Bell too. They got Taco Bell by Tokyo Dome. Those are the only ones I've been to. Is those 3, but I think there are more. They're kind of popping off lately. They're not chicken tenders. Sorry, it's like Panda Express equivalent. So it's like sweet and sour chicken, but they got honey garlic sauce on it. 10 out of 10 would recommend, by the way. Dude, I want chicken tenders. Oh my god. Wait, it suddenly clicked in my brain. I'm like, chicken tendies? I have an air fryer now, so I can like make them. Ah! Maybe I'll go to the grocery store later today and see if they got chicken tenders. They might not. I really gotta get off my ass and like go to the grocery stores that are popular with foreigners and see if they got like any good stuff there. There's a few not too far from me, but like, I don't know, where I am now, there's like 3 grocery stores I can walk to easily, and then if I want to spend like more than 10 minutes, there's a few more options. One of them that's popular, I have to take the train. I want to go to Gyomu, but I hear Gyomu is like really cheap and popular with foreigners, so I do want to try. Oh, I can go to the expensive grocery store that has like import stuff, Caldi, but like again, it's expensive. I might go there to get some like olives though. They stopped selling the olives I like at my local store, and now I have to buy the expensive ones. Can you think of a worse fate than having to walk to the more expensive grocery store to buy a jar of olives? But you can add corn flour to make it crispier. Okay, it's not as bad as Erewhon. I don't think it's as bad as Erewhon. But wait, hold up. How different are corn flour and cornstarch? Cause like I bought cornstarch for something recently, and now I have a lot of cornstarch. I need to think of a way to use it. Can I use it to fry things to make it crispier? Actually, I could DIY like chicken strips because I have some frozen chicken meat in my freezer. I was gonna use it to make Alfredo pasta though. I should buy pasta. I'm gonna write this down. I'm literally just writing my grocery list live on stream. Like, ooh, good idea, good idea. Like, let's see. I want to think about chicken tenders. Chimkin tenders. I like the penne pasta. I feel like the sauce is like it's thick enough, but like it's ridged. I don't like how that sounded all of a sudden. Penne's great because it's like girth, it's got girth, and it's like ribbed. I'm sorry. Wrong audience. The degenerates aren't in chat today. Guys, I have a crazy fact to tell you guys. I'm telling you guys this as a secret because she's not here. Moe Moe June went to bed at like 9:30. She might be sleeping right now. That's messed up. I don't like that. That's messed up. Like, that's not my sister. Someone like stole her and replaced her with a clone. AM, PM, AM. But no, because normally she would go to sleep at 9 a.m. But today she went to sleep at 9 p.m. I'm like, what's going on? Because, like, normally she starts streaming around now. Like, she would start streaming now. If it was like Wednesday, Thursday, what day did she stream? I don't even remember. Yeah, playing Fortnite till 9 a.m. is a very common thing for Moe Moe June to do. But today, I text her, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stream soon. Hee hee. And she's like, girl, I'm in bed. I'm like, hello? Because normally she's always like messaging the mods like an hour before her stream, like, guys, I'm gonna stream. Who wants to be there? Who's gonna like mod my stream? And like, I'm normally at work. But this one time I messaged like, who wants to mod my stream? And then she's like, I'm in bed right now. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. That's suspicious. This is a fucking banger track, holy shit. Just a Persona 5 Royal. See, I feel like 2 a.m. I was like, 2 a.m. is a normal time to sleep, I think. My sleep has been so fucked lately, guys. Like, I'm really going through it. Through most of the winter vacation, like, I was fine because I was going out and doing stuff every day. So I was waking up at 9 basically every morning, going to bed at like 1 or 2 or something like that. So I was like, you know, in a pretty good rhythm. Not a good rhythm for when I go to work, because when I go to work I have to wake up at 7. But, you know, pretty good for a vacation, you know, consistency. And then it only takes one day. It only takes one day of staying up until 4 for you to never sleep the same ever again. And then, so I did that on the weekend last week. And I was like, oh no, I've got to do something about that. So the whole week I was struggling to sleep at good times. Because like, you know, I'm trying to reset my sleep schedule, go to work at 7, so I should be in bed at like, you know, fall asleep before midnight, hopefully. Most of the week I was going to sleep at about 1, which isn't too bad. But then, yeah, I was like, okay, I'm back at it. Next week, this week sucked. Every morning was awful. Like, I wasn't too sleepy during work, but I was like struggling every morning. So I was like, okay, I gotta do better next week. I'm gonna take it easy this weekend. You know, I'm not gonna stay out late this weekend. I'm going to take it easy. I'm not gonna like drink too much, cause like, dude, something was up with my stomach all week, and it started after I got really drunk on the Friday night. But, you know, I was like, we're gonna take it easy, reset, and be ready for the next week ahead. And then last night, I went home early. We got dinner. It was nice. We had like a little drink and we chatted outside the train station. Then we went home. And I was like, okay, great. We're gonna go home. I'm gonna get, you know, I'll take like a warm bath. I'll relax. I'll like maybe play some games, watch some videos, do something like fun. And for me, you know, me time. And then I got, all my friends were in a Discord call. And so I joined the Discord call. And then we played Jackbox until like 1 a.m.-ish, I think. And then we stayed on and kept chatting. Some people left, but like I kept chatting. And then I realized it was like 2:45 a.m. and I was like, oh no. That's not good. So, yeah, and then I got off there, but it takes me like about an hour from when I get into bed to actually fall asleep because like I need to relax. So like I put on YouTube, play games on my phone for about 45 minutes and then try to sleep seriously while still listening to the videos. And yeah, forced myself to wake up, I think at, was it 11 today I set my alarm for? Yeah, I think it was 11. And it was hard to get up. And here we are now. I made it. Hopefully this has no lasting repercussions. I have to leave. I have plans tomorrow where I have to leave my apartment at 11. Oh my god, I gotta leave my apartment the same time I woke up this morning. Because I'm going on a day trip. Far away. Far, far away. I'll have to go to a thrift store, which there's an equivalent sized thrift store way closer to me. But this is a social occasion and I love a good thrift. You know, I want to see all the thrift stores. I want to see how they're different, see what they specialize in, see what games you usually play in bed. Okay, it depends on like my mood. Sometimes I use my Switch. I haven't played my Switch in a while, but I like games like Picross, like with Hatsune Miku Logic Paint S. I've been replaying the original and working my way through the sequel that came out recently. I streamed that, opinions on the stream archive. But then what else did I used to play a lot of Balatro. Balatro's dangerous though, because I'm like, oh, just one more run. Oh, just one more try. And that's not good. Lately I've been playing a lot of like stupid mobile games. So I have this app called Offline Games. And Offline Games is just, you can turn off your Wi-Fi and they still work. I downloaded it first when I was doing like a long haul flight, but they're always adding new games. I'm a big fan of some of the card games they have, like Spider Solitaire, but they have a mini version, so it's faster. So it's like a little mobile Spider Solitaire. Hearts is fun. Water Sort. Cross Sums, it's like Sudoku Picross, but you're adding the numbers. What else do I like on this app? Spades. Flappy Jump. I got Flappy Jump on here. They got Uno equivalent. I don't like some of these other games. A Word Finder, it's like the word, like Word Cookies was the old one. What's the newer one? Some with the scenery. I might have it downloaded on my phone as well. Wordscapes, I think? Yeah. Wordscapes equivalent. I also like to play a word search game. I'm really bad at word searches though, so that one gets a little stressful. I like to play Gin. I like to play Mahjong on Clubhouse Games. That's huge. Mahjong is so like relaxing. Toy Blast. Okay. Have you guys heard of Toy Blast? Hold up. I'm opening it up right now. It's like one of those games that like connects to your Facebook and maybe your mom plays it. I'm on level 7,937. I used to be fully caught up, but that was a few years ago. I haven't played this game in a while though. I have to finish up all these events. I got 62 balls! Oh my god. Oh wait, hold up. By today's Wordle, do you mean the 15th of January? Hold up. Or the 16th of January, sorry. I haven't done Wordle for today yet, so like don't spoil the 17th. I'm about to do it right now though. I'll do it right now though. I play it on Discord with my friends. So let me pull that up, hold up. I can't find it, hold up. Oh, because I muted the I muted the bot spam, and that's where we play Wordle. Okay. I found it. Even though I did the Wordle you're talking about, I don't remember them because I'm a little stupid. Wait, no, I might. They're all starting to blur together. The Discord server I play Wordle in, we're on like a 250-day streak of playing Wordle. I always like to start. I'm not gonna I guess I can't spoil it because y'all probably don't even have access to the 17th yet. But I will say I like to start with either strep or strip because I like the letters, like the S-T-R-E. It's pretty huge. I'm really bad at Wordle though, like I don't know a lot of words. that's not a real word, okay. Again, not... Like berry, not a real word, like a bear. Obviously berry, like the food, is real. Like I'm a little dumb for thinking that's a word. Well, it's a pun people use a lot. I think it should be a word. Well, wait. Is everyone in chat okay if we spoil Wordle? I want to know what word Deviant35 is talking about. Yo, what's up? What's up an hour late? I'm Cooley at McGee. I'm now I'm now also remembering that, like, I think Volty said he'd pull up like an hour late. So maybe he'll pull up soon. If he remembers I exist. Vampire of the Masquerade Bloodlines sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is for sure. What did you miss? I was complaining about Yakuza games for a minute, but I don't think most of chat is very familiar with what I was complaining about. They've been making a lot of interesting announcements about the new game recently, and I was browsing the website, but I didn't get into all that. Maybe I should. Oh my god. I can actually just show you the website, maybe. Hold up. I haven't checked out the oh my god, that was loud. I haven't checked out the American website yet. Let's see if I like... Okay, I did it wrong. See if I can remember the URL. Yeah, I do, I think. I don't know if it's Asia EN or EN Asia. It's Asia EN. Okay. Asia EN. No? No. Wait, what do you mean? They're gonna make me... Maybe the website, the Japanese website, the link. Oh, okay. I knew it was probably some kind of like RPG kind of system. Why is this the mobile website? Oh my god. You know what? I'm just gonna like... Oh, wait, I didn't know this was separate. Why is this like fucking with me? Oh! This website, this web designer hates me. When I use the browser on my 720p configured monitor, it's like mobile website and it looks like shit. But if I use it on my 1080p monitor, then it's the desktop website. Oh my god. Gotta change my whole setup for this, oh my god. Okay. What if I do like, It's really quiet over here, hold on. I gotta bring the music with me. Trust me. This looks so jank, oh no. Where's my browser? There it is. Ta-da! Here we are. It's cropped a little strangely, but that's fine. Oops. But that's fine. This is the website for Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties. So, I was on this page because I got some new stuff. And some of it was like killing me. First off, I hate to say it, this game is low-key kind of pretty. This game is kind of pretty. It looks nice. Will it replace Yakuza 3? No, I don't think so. Is it like a cute little like thing to exist? Maybe. Things I'm upset about include, who is that? Who is that? I wish I didn't know who that was. My opinions on the new cast members. I'm not watching the trailer. I want to go to Okinawa so bad. Yeah, those are in-game renders, I'm pretty sure. Like, they do all this shit in engine now. Dude, the trailers look so pretty. Wait. Oh. The trailer would look pretty if it didn't default to... This is not 720p, guys. Maximum quality. Dude, the frame rate is so nice. Fun fact, they're releasing this game for PS4. I can guarantee it will not look like this on PS4. I do think this game might be suffering from something that I think 7 suffered from, with like the textures and lighting, where everything just looks kind of a little too smooth. Things look a little maybe cartoony due to the smoothness. And this shot really shows here how gray everything is. Like welcome to Tokyo. Everything's gray. Which, like, I guess it is, but like, oh my god, they're wearing like the gray clothes and the gray floor. Like, look at how much gray we can render. Damn. But yeah, so this is a remake, but they also made like a whole side thing that's not in this trailer. Okay. At least Okinawa ain't so gray. Although I'm sure in real life they're probably not super differently colored. Don't know why they added all that. But I think Okinawa is a really cool place, so I do like playing in it. I don't know what this is gonna be about. They're gonna do girl biker shenanigans with Kasuga Ichiban DLC. And there's Dark Ties. Dude, Mine was pretty before, but now they're like making him pretty. Damn. I got a separate trailer for this, which also defaulted to whatever the fuck this is. If this is 720p, guys, I think we're in trouble. Like, there ain't no way 720p looks like this. Maybe it does. Like this. It improved. I'm actually kind of excited to fight, like, as Mine, because, like, that shit looks really cool where you, like, jump off of someone. I think that'll actually be really fun. I'm planning on, once it releases, streaming my playthrough of Dark Ties specifically. I'm probably not gonna stream Kiwami 3 right away, just because, like, I already know what that is. I'm not gonna play it right away. But, like, I want to drive that guy's head across the floor. That looks like fun. So, I'm hoping it will be fun. What was I looking for specifically? It might be on a different tab. Ooh, it was here. They added this part where it shows some of the mini games. They're having like a lot of Game Gear games, and people are really excited for that. They even got like Pac-Man, so they're doing like Bandai Namco collaboration with that. That's pretty cool. When this first dropped, everyone's like, we can take Majima to the photo booth in this game. Huge development, guys. I will be taking Majima to the Purikura photo booth as soon as possible. I think it would be therapeutic for him. But they added back in bowling as well. Bowling has not appeared in a single Dragon Engine game, but it was like series mainstay from the PS2 up until then. So we've been 10 years without bowling. So we're bringing back bowling. And that's really exciting. We have everyone's favorite pre-order bonus character, Kasuga Ichiban. You know? A lot of people are making the joke that this guy has been in more pre-order bonus DLC than actual games about him. Dude's like 50 years old and has 2 games about him. So, good job making him the new protagonist. Really well done. Also, it's a gal gang, so, congrats on coming out, I guess, to join the girl gang. Oh wait, if you get the deluxe edition, you get Majima too, though. Okay, hold up, and so he. Okay, hold up. Will I be getting the DLC bundle? Maybe. I'm like, Kasuga Ichiban? Who gives a fuck? I'm like, wait, I think I'm Majima? Might be worth. And for Sonhee. I like Sonhee a lot. I don't give a fuck about these two, I'll be real. R.I.P. Okay. This did not have all the information I wanted. Sub-stories. Why is he like creeping behind the post like that? Like, Kiryu-san, what are you doing there? So this is like some Japanese celebrity or something who I've never heard of or seen before, but apparently it's like kind of a big deal. They put her in the game and everyone's excited about it. And she's gonna run like a side mode, it seems like. Or maybe it's one sub-story and they're making a big deal out of it. They let her sing karaoke. What song is that? I gotta read the background. That's Bakamitai. Waraenai egao wo miseta. But yeah, I don't know why. I mean, good for her. One of the biggest names in Japanese showbiz. Wow. This is hilarious. I'm losing my shit over this. Okay. And to be fair, in Kiwami 2, they didn't have... Like, in Yakuza 2, you can make... Like, Kiryu's a host. Like, there's like a minigame where you play as Kiryu and you play as a host. It was not brought over to Kiwami 2. They reused the Cabaret Club from Zero and made that a minigame instead. So here, they're like, oh my god, we're gonna have Kiryu like working at Stardust as like a host. They localized his name as Kazi-chan. Which of course makes me think about Majima, because in the old translations, they translated Kiryu-chan as Kazi. So I'm like, they just put them both together. Like, pick a struggle, dude. In Japanese, his name is Kazu, written in English letters. And yet they just gave him the most like host-looking ass haircut possible. Dude's hair is so yellow. Like, is it possible even to make it that yellow? I don't know. And does dude got pierced ears? There's no clip around it that like, you can clip it on. Or maybe they're like those stickers you can like get at the dollar store for kids. Maybe he's wearing stick-on earrings. But either way, this is really funny. When this picture came out, the girlies on twitter.com were drawing so much fan art of this outfit and Goromi. It was a whole moment. It was a whole moment. But yeah, I'm excited to see what that entails for like the player. There's a mini game where dog has sexy magazine. Wow. Okay, so I'm really excited to customize my phone. I don't know what this is gonna be. I feel like they're trying to do something similar to like Aloha Links. but like add something to it with the love box. Why would you call it that? Anyway, you can like change your wallpaper, it looks like, because this is the charismatic photo item as your wallpaper. You can make your ringtone bakamitai. You can decorate it with this like rhinestone and grid system. They're really playing into the whole 2009 of it all, aren't they? And then they also recently announced the karaoke stuff, which I'm really always excited for a good karaoke, honestly. But yeah, so the songs, I've listened to them a little bit, like the previews they made, but like, so this is like supposed to be like an Okinawan style song. That's interesting. We have comment here. We have comment here from Hori, who writes basically the lyrics, at least, for like all the karaoke songs. Maybe he also directs some of it. He says, I wanted to compose an Okinawa themed song that Kiryu could sing with all the kids at Morning Glory. The lyrics are simple enough for anyone to sing along. And they echo my own wish for peace. Give it a listen. Can you believe this guy likes peace? Do humans like that? I don't know. This other song, I have some things to say about it. His comment here sums it up. I've composed a number of tracks centered around Kamurocho in the past. I can only think of two off the top of my head, being Kamuro Setsungeka and Kamuro Junnenka, but sure. Most of them are enka ballads, yep, like the two I just mentioned. I wanted to try my hand at something more rock and roll this time. With its mix of danger and emotion, the song captures what Kamurocho is all about. And the video features footage of Kiryu's past encounters. You're telling me they wrote a rock song with videos, with the video being a like collage, a slideshow of people from Kiryu's past as a Yakuza karaoke song? What? That's crazy. I can't believe it. Wow. We can add this to the list of Dragon Engine songs where the video is just a series of screenshots of past games. Almost always from Kiwami or Zero. In which, you know, we sing kinda edgy a little bit. Wow. Wow. Sorry, those two themes come up so much in karaoke's recently. I am also in the camp that we just gotta bring back Kamuro Setsugeka. What was it called in English? Kamurocho Lullaby. The original karaoke song. We gotta bring that one back. They keep putting the original version of it in like the music playlists in the new games. Like you can like find CDs or buy CDs and play it on your smartphone. So I'm like, we gotta get that on here. We gotta get that on here. Oh, they also mentioned up here a really important part for me. You can have Majima come and join too. So people are wondering, what song is Majima gonna sing? And odds are Zetsubo Cho Pride, I guess, where he does the backing part. Or I don't know, in Kiyomi 2 he did Shiawase Nara Iya. Maybe something like that. I mean, they remade all of the karaoke songs for Majima already. So maybe they'll give us more choices because I can just like port them directly from their most recent title, Pirates in Hawaii. But like Haruka's gonna be there. Is she gonna get a new song? I guess probably not, but I think it'd be cool if she did. We already know what Akko-san is gonna do, which is Bakamitai. But yeah. The outfit has a really funny picture on it, so I'll show that and then we'll move on. So they're adding the customization. And I think it's interesting that they only had this in the guiding games prior. Because, like, they introduced it, of course, in The Man Who Erased His Name. That was a big feature. You can customize what Kiryu looks like. And then, they didn't have it in Infinite Wealth. But then they did have it in Pirates. So I'm like, okay. Maybe it's like a Gaiden thing. Because, you know, Gaiden games are kind of fan servicey to begin with. But they're adding it here, finally. So good for them. And it looks like they've added a lot more stuff. Like, there are more earrings here. It looks like hair color can change. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Who did that to him? Who did that to him? But we can see here, we can change the heads, like the hair. We can give him glasses, sunglasses. We can change his makeup, earrings, upper body, lower body, or like a full outfit. We can put stuff on his hands and his feet and his phone strap. So this is a similar level of customization, I think, that we got in Pirates. Because Pirates also had, like, I guess, head, eye, makeup, ear, upper, lower, or a full outfit. But this one also has shoot in studio mode. Ooh, we can take pretty pictures. The Kiryu fans are living right now. All the Kiryu girlies are eating good on February 12th, 2026. A lot of this other stuff isn't like new, it was already said before. From what I can tell, Reapers is just the replacement for Hitman missions. Well, okay. Replacement for Hitman missions. It's probably the replacement for Part-Time Hero. What do they have in some Akame Network stuff? Had fights. What do they do in 8? They have Part-Time Hero in 8, but they also have something in Hawaii, I think. Maybe they don't. And they had Hawaii PD stuff in Pirates, and now we have this. We're still doing it for Kiryu's former comrade Kashiwagi. I hope former means what I think it means and not just like, oh, because Kiryu's not actually a Yakuza anymore. But yay, we can beat people up. Wow, and get money for it. Wow. Imagine you beat up a guy and they only give you like $100. Like, Yoshihiko, like, get it together. You're only worth 100. You're only worth $100. But yeah, that's like the new stuff they talked about. I think these are almost the same. Oh, the Conda Damage Control, Underground Fight Club Karaoke. Yeah, it's the same stuff. But let's look at the edgy version of karaoke. Whoa. We can play the fan favorite hit Bakami Tai. How many Bakami Tais do we have? What's the default outfit? Dude, if anyone's dressing up like Kiryu in that one page, I just have some questions. Just have some questions. I'm pretty sure they released the dubcast information for this game today because I saw it on Twitter. I'm not gonna play the dub because it's just not very me. This is the exact same website. Yep, I just put back down here. Dude, I'm excited for this shit. I'm gonna be so real. I'm hyped for this shit. They're bringing back the casino to the roulette wheel at the bottom there. Oh my god. Because like in the past several Dragon Engine games, they've only been putting like Blackjack, Texas Hold'em, Koi Koi, Oichokabu. Like those are the only gambling games. So you go to the casino, there's 2 games. Gambling, then 2 games. But like, I want to play CeeLo. I want to play Chinchirorin. I don't want to play Chohan. I don't want to play odd even. Like, that's a stupid ass, boring ass game. I'd be so real. I don't want to play roulette either, but it's a great way to cheese some money, especially if they have cheat items in this game. Do I want to play Baccarat? Probably not. Will I? Maybe. I have a friend now who's like, he's always talking about like Baccarat is the best gambling like card game. And I'm like, what? I never thought I'd say something like, oh my god, Baccarat is like the like better than blackjack? I don't know about that. Better than like Texas Hold'em? I don't know, man. I guess I just don't like the games where you like play odds. Like you're just playing the odds. I'd rather have like some input. So then if I fuck up, I at least think it's my fault and not like the universe's fault for not siding with me. That's also a game for the PS4. Well, it is! It's more so for the PS5, but it is coming out on PS4, where it will run at 30 frames and probably like shit. Dude, the fact that I have pirates... I played Pirate Yakuza on PS4 and that's crazy. The load times are wild. Baccarat is where it's at. Damn. Nothing fun like that about other games, like... I don't know, my favorite gambling game to play, like in the casino places in these games, is Pineapple Hold'em. Which sounds so stupid. Pineapple Hold'em? Like, what are you talking about? It's just Texas Hold'em, but you're dealt 3 cards and choose 1 to discard before starting the round. Which again, gives me more agency. It's not like I was like given bad cards, it's that I threw out the wrong one. If I lose, I want it to feel like my fault. And I want to take pictures of Majima so bad. I did play Pirates Chapter 2 for 6 hours. The worst part is, I was already a couple hours into the chapter when I started that stream. I think it should have been 2 or 3 chapters. They just spent all of chapter 2 explaining every little piece of the pirate gameplay. The funniest part is, I've done like 0 of the pirate gameplay outside of what was absolutely required to finish the game. So, I do want to go back and do more of it to like, you know, do more like 100% stuff and like be with Majima, but like, I don't know, the best part of the pirate stuff is when you're off the boat and you can just like fight people. Because a lot of like the pirating stuff, like you go to an island, you get off the boat, you like run through the island and do fights, and it's like, it reminded me a lot of that Ishin side mode. So that's kind of like, but like probably better. So that was nice. You gotta stream one of the Ichiban games. My biggest concern, I'll be like upfront about my biggest concerns with streaming Ichiban games is 1, they're way longer. But like if you guys wouldn't mind, like randomly I'm streaming like chapter 11, I can do that. I can start at chapter 11 where I am, just continue my playthrough but live. But also I feel like, I don't know, because I'm playing 8 right now, which isn't Ichiban. It's half Ichiban and half Kiryu, but it definitely is like an Ichiban game. But it's kind of like, I feel like if you have not played like every game in the series, it'd be like, what? That's the one way I feel like this game kind of falters a bit, is that if you started the series with 7, like a dragon, that was marketed as an entry point. They changed the name of the game in English. They're like, oh, you know, new protagonist, new game. You don't need to know anything about the game to be able, like, to do this, right? Like, you can just hop right in. It's fine. It's an entry point. They just made an entry point a few years prior with Zero, but like, no, you know what? Fresh start. You can just play this game right away, no problem. And you can, and that's great. I think this franchise is so long that finding a good jumping in point is very difficult. And I can acknowledge that. I started when Zero was like the game to get, so I did. And I probably wouldn't have been intrigued by 1 or 4 or 7 or any of the other entry points. I definitely think Zero was just it for me because I just love the aesthetic of the 80s in Tokyo, so that's why I did that. And I was also kind of more like interested because I knew that like the protagonists were like in my age group, you know? I played that game, I think I was like 21 or 22 when I started playing Yakuza 0. And the protagonists are like 20 and 24, so I was like right in that kind of realm. It made it a lot easier. I don't know if I'd play the game about 2005, almost 40-year-old guy just got out of jail. I don't know if that's like what I would get into. But no, I think Zero is still the peak of the series, and it happened like 10 years ago. But anyway, we're almost at the Kiwami release anniversary. Ooh, exciting. But yeah, it's been 20 years of RGG, and I hope to God they do something better for the 25th than they did for the 20th. But, now what was I saying though? Wait. Entry points, yeah. So 7 is marketed as a good entry point because, you know, Ichiban Kasuga is the protagonist. It's like a brand new thing. They put a lot of work into it. It's a very long game. You get a lot of content, of course, for what you pay for. But, so the sequel to 7 is, of course, 8. I don't think 8 is a game you can play without playing 1 through 6 first. You could maybe get away skipping 0 and jumping into 8, but yeah. So it's kind of like, well, I mean, I'm sure people did play 8 right after 7, but a lot of it all the themes rely very heavily on like everything Kiryu has been through and done, I feel like. At least that's what I'm taking away from it. This is Kiryu's like 3rd time having a last game in the series, so they're really like trying to get it right this time. I mean, 3 was a good ending, but then they brought him back in 4, 5, and 6. 6 was a terrible ending. Oh my god, thank god they didn't actually like finish with him after that. Thank god they gave him 8. Because, whoa! Why would they make a brand new engine, not finish making the city, not add any characters, and then call that the finale? So this one might be a better finale. I thought that 7 would do a good finale, honest, like 7 Gaiden. Oh my god. If 7 Gaiden just did like a different, or if they added a bit more to the post-credit scene, it could have been a good conclusion on its own. But they kept it going. Yeah! Kiryu will never die. Yippee! He's cursed to live an eternity as long as Sega can make money off of his likeness. Yay! Yippee! Do not let this man rest. Yeah. I'm thinking about age stuff. I'm thinking like, damn, yeah. When I played it, yeah, I was probably like 22 or something, and then I mean, I didn't even play it like that long. I must have been like, maybe I was 20. Wait, when did I? Okay, I'm looking it up. I'm going to PSN profiles again. I always forget. go into my page on PSN profiles to find out when I started playing Zero, because Zero is really good in the sense that you get a trophy immediately after finishing like the opening cutscenes, or the second you're able to walk in the city, you get a trophy called Nostalgic for the 80s. So if I find out when I got that trophy, I find out when I started playing the game. 2021 May. So I was 21 when I started this game. Okay. Now I'm 26. So it's been 5 years. Oh, the 5-year anniversary of me playing this game is coming up. May 18th. That's like 4 days after Majima's birthday, right? Ooh. Majima's about to be 62. Anyway. Anyway. Dude, I saw a post on Pinterest about this girl. This girl posted a picture of Daigo Dojima from Yakuza 5. Like, crustiest looking guy in the crustiest looking game. And, and they're like, oh my god, he's so cute. It's crazy to think he was like, he's like over 40 now. I'm like, Majima was over 40 like in the first game. Like, oh no. You think that's crazy cognitive like disconnect? Talk to a Majima fan. Do not talk to a Majima fan. Oh my god, guys. I mean it when I say I think I'm the most normal Majima fan. I don't mean that sarcastically. I think they're crazy and unhinged. Like, in one of the latest gameplay trailers posted by Famitsu, they showed a clip from one of the Majima cutscenes. And before I could even find the video, I saw 3 Twitter posts about it. 2 of them are the same thing. They're all like, where is Majima's neck mole? They removed a little dot off of his skin texture and everyone noticed like instantaneously. I didn't even remember that. I wonder if someone's gonna mod it in. Maybe I should mod it in. There are literally some mods I want for this game that hasn't even come out yet. I'm like, should I learn Blender? I just want to make some little touch-ups on some of the textures. Nothing major, nothing major. There are some major mods that I want, but I'm sure other people are gonna mod Rikia and like Hamazaki back in, so I can rely on them, hopefully. The second thing everyone noticed immediately, this one girl is like, they showed the scene of the Tojo clan meeting from Yakuza 3, but they like cut it, so they're like, it wasn't the full scene, it was like just little bits of it. So it wasn't like fully, yeah. So they were like, where's the crotch shot of Majima? Which, like, girl, are you good? She was like, I was waiting like this, and she was like a gif of like, when's it gonna happen? I was like, girl. Like, are you okay? It ain't that deep. Okay, if you didn't know, like, Majima, like, hold up. Let's go back here so I can, like, use my browser for a second. If I search this, will I, like, see something terrifying? Oh, maybe not. Turns out it's fine. What the fuck? Sorry. Why? Google Images does not let you open image results in new tabs anymore. And I'm livid. Genuinely. I'm pissed. I used to love doing that. But this image on Reddit kind of shows all of it. So there's like a pattern of like, I'm just gonna put this on my stream right now. There's a pattern where, okay, so there's 2 patterns for Majima actually. Whenever Majima first appears in a scene, it's very frequent that you'll like see his shoes first before you see who it is. Before he even says anything. And like, of course, because like he wears fucking steel-toed dress shoes like some kind of freak. It's very recognizable who that is. What else you notice a lot about Majima is They do this a lot. In most, like, meetings and stuff, they'll show, like, this specific angle for some reason. So this person is like gripping the table, like, where is it? Because they're looking for the remastered version of that second photo. Yeah. But they do that a lot. They do that a lot for Majima, so that's just par for the course. I think they do it more than just those 3 times, but I can't, like, recall directly. Wait, what scene from... Wait, what is one battle after another? Dude, oh my god, wait, you know what I'm excited for? Hold up. You know what I'm excited to see in HD? If I can find it. New try AI mode. Why would I want to try AI mode when I'm looking for like a YouTube video? Like, I don't need that. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm about. This video doesn't show it. Okay. Just gonna look up Yakuza 3 Chapter 1. Wait. Nope. There's a... There's a prologue. Leonardo DiCaprio movie. Oh my god. Is it not the prologue? Like, what the fuck? It's when the fuck do they do 2007 in this game? Oh my god, the prologue has got Daigo looking crazy. Maybe it is? No, it's... Huh? Maybe I don't know what I'm about. Oh my god, okay. You know, maybe I'll Google that real quick. What is it? One... How would I find it? I don't even know. I'm just looking for a fucking... I can't find what... Wait. It is in Chapter 1, New Beginnings. What Okay, I'll watch like a full playthrough so it's not just like... There it is. Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing this remastered because this scene will stick with me for as long as I live because of something that my mother said. Oh my god, guys, wait, in the related, should I watch my own stream? No, so this is after the boss fight. They just like, they're just chilling up there, having a smoke or whatever, and my mother, this is when my mother was like, oh my god, it's like when you have a smoke after sex. I lost my mind. I was like, oh my god. Because it kind of is. So I'm looking forward to seeing that in HD, dude. Hopefully they make like the skybox look prettier, because like, I don't know if I can find it on here. Like, they're up on top of the Millennium Tower, I think. And you can see, like, you can't see here, there's like a shot of the city. The city! I hope that the city will look less like a PNG. Even though it should be a PNG. His lips look dry, hold up. They do. Dude needs some lip balm. Dude's dehydrated. See, but like, look at this, his skin's all like, what's the word for that? I don't know how to describe that. Looks like an orange. They won't have that in the remake because everyone looks airbrushed as fuck in the new one. It looked like they took a texture and just like used the airbrush tool over all of it. But you know, I don't know, I'm excited to see what the game actually looks like, and I'm excited to see what people do to mod it. There's a lot of potential out there. He got jaundice. Dude's jaundice. I think that's more so the lighting in that particular scene. But yeah. Oh, this is a great scene. It's like really fun, but also really sad. Because I feel sad for Majima. That's like the one thing. I think Majima is such like a sad character, obviously. Because in this scene, literally, like, Majima is like in a pretty good place in his life, you know? Like, he has a successful business. He's building Kamurocho Hills. You know, he's no longer partaking in organized crime. But then Kiryu's like, I'm leaving and I'm going to Okinawa forever. And Majima's like, oh, because now he doesn't have any friends. Like, Saejima won't come back till the next game. Majima just has no friends then. Not like he did for the last like couple years or whatever after the events of, I guess, 2, but like, and he just got back from prison. And then, so, you know, he's doing pretty well overall. And then Kiryu's like, I'm leaving and I want you to join the Tojo clan. And it's like, he literally just got out. You know? So maybe he's living his life on his own terms and like, he seems to be doing well at it. And then Kiryu's like, no, cause like, you know how I appointed Daigo to be like the leader of the clan, even though he has like no experience in Yakuza at all? Yeah, I want you to like go there and kind of like be an advisor for him. You know, like make sure he doesn't like make any mistakes, make sure he makes good choices, keep an eye on him. And it's like, it seems like he didn't want to do it, but he did it because Kiryu asked him nicely. And by nicely, I mean like, beat him up. But, and then it's like, okay, and then he goes back, and then you see him in like the meeting, and he's not having any of it. He's not having a fun time at the meeting. If you ever see a cutscene where Majima's at a Tojo meeting, he's not having a good time. There's always some shit going down that he does not want to be a part of. So it's like, dang. Here's the scene where not only does like Kiryu abandon him, but also like makes him do a stupid job that he wouldn't have to do if Kiryu just picked someone else to run the family in the first place. Like, you could have just appointed Majima as the leader then. Why would you do Daigo like that? And I think Kiryu knows that was a bad decision in like hindsight. So anyway, I think 3 is a really good game. So if anything, I'm glad it's being remade, even with all the random shit and bullshit going on about it. But at the end of the day, it's gonna get more people to play it. I know a lot of people don't want to play the old, jank, weird-looking Yakuza 3, and I get it. When I played it, I was kind of like, huh? What? Ew. I got used to it. It grew on me, but it's definitely very jarring, especially if you played Kiwami 2. So I think having a Kiwami 3 will encourage more people to play it. And if they stop there, that's probably fine. They might not. It's been a pretty big gap between like Kiwami 2 and 3. I'm surprised they even did this, honestly. I knew they would do it to like remake the PS2 games, but Yakuza 3 was already available on all the modern systems. But by remaking it again, more people will play it. More people will get it. And on top of that, they're gonna let me take Majima to the photo booth and we're gonna take pictures. I've seen people online use the term Majima fatigue. Can't relate, frankly. Those same people on reddit.com who are like, oh my god, Majima fatigue, are also the same people that will be like, I love Majima everywhere. Like, what? That's Majima fatigue, if it exists. Not taking him to the photo booth. I should play Pictionary on stream. Something about this song makes me want to play Pictionary. I wonder what's up with that. Dude, exactly! You get Majima fatigue from not seeing Majima enough. Because yeah, the same people online always complain that like, oh, like Majima's not even important, like after Yakuza 3. First off, I think Majima was very important in Yakuza 4. But you know, in 5 he did nothing, basically. Actually, I watched a YouTube video yesterday. And the guy was like, in Yakuza 5, he's either like dead, missing, or evil or something. Like, those are the 3 things he can be in 5. But he's not there physically until like the very end in like a really stupid boss fight. I don't think Yakuza 5 is canon, guys. I'll be honest. And part of that's a cope. What if he's dead, missing, and evil? Oh no! Speaking of Majima fatigue, I worry often that I talk about it too much. But I'm really excited for this game to come out. I know that like a lot of people are boycotting it, and I do respect that. I understand why. I hate Yokoyama. Every day I hate Yokoyama more and more. But yeah, Majima was an antagonist initially. Well, yeah, it was like a boss fight in the first game that you like, you fight him three times? I have to remember which, because I played Kiwami more, so I'm like, which ones are Majima Everywhere fights and which ones are actually in the story? I'm sure that can mess up some new players. I was a new player, so... But I was also researching like, the tone here is a bit weird. Is that like added in the remake? And it was. Because like, you fight him, he has a page in the villains wiki. Because you fight, well, to be fair, he is a boss fight in like every game. Except for Dead Souls, because that'd be weird. We don't fight people in Dead Souls, because we're shooting and killing zombies. But See, and that's where I'm a little like on the fence. Like, was he in the first game one of Kiryu's major enemies? I gotta remember, like, are there 2 fights or 3? Because, like, okay, there's the fight where... Wait, where was it? I can only remember one of them, but I know there's at least 2. Huh? My brain is dying. Why can't... I should know this. I do know this. Give me a second. You fight him in the batting center when he kidnaps Haruka. You fight him at Shangri-La. Is that it? It's only twice? Maybe it's only twice. Every time I'm trying to Google this, like, all the results are about Majima everywhere. I will say that Kiryu initially, when we first meet the character of Majima with no other context, we know that he respects him, refers to him as Majima no Nii-san, which he continues to do throughout all of the games. To my knowledge. Japanese fans often refer to him as Nii-san. But we also see that as Majima tries to, like, kill the guy with the umbrella, Kiryu, like, stops him. So he's not, like, afraid of him, but he respects him. And that's kind of like the vibe we're supposed to, like, pick up on from that. Like, this guy's clearly a little not quite right. But we do not fear him, but we do respect him. Other people just fear him, I think. But Kiryu was like, nah, this guy? We still have no idea, like, when or how they met or what their first impressions of each other were like. IRL, like, we know what they thought about each other before they met. Because they'd heard their names before they met during events in Zero. But they never actually, like, crossed paths until a post-credit scene, which is so... No matter how you feel about either of those characters, the post-credit scene with the two of them is just sexy in nature. Like, they cooked there. Oh my god. It's a beautiful, beautiful scene. But clearly they already know each other at that point. You know? So we don't know what their vibes were like. But without that history, thinking just of how the first game was made chronologically, he kidnapped Haruka because he's Shimano's mad dog, and he beat him up at Shangri-La, probably for the same reason. I don't remember his motivations for driving a truck into Shangri-La. And somehow that building is still there. Somehow no one has sold or developed that land. Prime real estate, downtown Shinjuku. That old building's still there. All left to rot, like condemned, like the floor doesn't exist. I don't know how. Dude punched through the floor. I don't think you can fix that. I think he's gotta start over, tear it down. But I think he really was just like, Shimano is definitely the bad guy there. Is what I'm getting at. But I guess in that sense, like, because Majima works for him, that does make him like a villain. In 2, they just made him fucking goofy, and that's where we are now. He was goofy in the movie, though. The live-action movie they made around the same time. How many times are they gonna remake the story of Yakuza 1? There's a new one coming out soon. I have no idea when, but that's gonna be a recap of 1 and 2 in one movie somehow. We'll see how that goes. Oh, dude, there's an amazing old 2006 movie. Ryuga Gotoku. You can find it subtitled, maybe on YouTube even. Like, it's pretty easy to find it. It's a fun little watch. It uses the same plot, but like changes quite a few elements of it to make it like more movie-like. I won't fully analyze it. I do like it overall. There's a lot of people still make references to this movie because like some of the moments are really iconic and funny. Oh yeah, 2007 probably. It's around that time. It was Miike, yeah. Which is funny because I'm pretty sure a lot of Miike's movies were inspiration for the game. So for him to then take the game and make it actually a movie is kind of crazy. I do think it's a really fun watch. You can find it subbed online very easily. And then they made that TV, the Amazon drama series that was not received well a few years back. Yeah, it was a few years ago. No one talks about it. When it first came out, the biggest complaints were that there was no like humor to it. It was like, I think, very serious, which fans of the series clearly aren't. I mean, they do like when it's serious, but like for pacing, you gotta make it a little fun and entertaining to watch. One day I might get around to watching that, honestly, just to like compare it. There's also a stage play that I haven't seen that is on YouTube, and I have a tab open for it that I'm gonna watch it later maybe. That's subtitled on YouTube, the stage play. And then now they're making another adaptation of 1 and 2. Yay! This time they're unique because they're adding events from 2, apparently. When is that coming out? Because I always thought, oh, they'll do a show for 1 and 2, and then they'll like release Kiwami 3, but like I don't even search for this. Yakuza. Is it 2026 maybe? No one is saying that I can find. Oh, 1 month ago someone asked about it on Reddit. Oh, wait. They announced it would come out on December 8th, 2025. It didn't. People say it's probably delayed. Interesting. It's marketed as an official collab between Ryuga Gotoku and Nihon Tsuitsu. Is that a typo, or is that what they're actually called? Oh, I found it on ryugagotoku.com. The announcement from September. Nihon Toitsu. Okay, that makes more sense. It's a really weird cast. So, Nihon Toitsu is, to my knowledge, like an agency? Or like a movie company that like always uses the same actors like on contract. And a lot of those actors are in RGG games. So these two companies work closely together in that regard. So they were like, we should make a live action movie. Wow, cool. We'll like flip the script or whatever. So instead of using their actors in an RGG game, they'll use the RGG story as a basis for their next production. So because of that, the cast is really weird in the sense that if you ever played 7 Gaiden, the guy who played Shishido will play Kiryu. The guy who played Tsuruno will play Majima. The voice actor of Nishiki will play Nishiki. That's gonna be weird. And I have no idea. They announced a cast member for who's playing Date, but I don't know who that is. I don't seem to recognize him, but he might be in an RGG game and I just don't know. Matsuda Kenji. It's a really basic name. Matsuda Kenji. Let me add RGG into it and see if he comes up. Oh, he did a voice for Pirates. Okay. And also Dark Ties will also feature him. So yeah, they're really getting a little too close with these specific actors, I think. but okay, I don't know what Foxcade is about the old movie. I think kind of dull and changes stuff willy-nilly. By dull, they might mean Japanese. Fair warning. American movies are very different from Japanese movies in terms especially of pacing. Japanese movies use a lot more silence, I think, than American movies do. And changes willy-nilly, they're not willy-nilly, they were for a reason. You just don't see the vision. Get me to debate this Foxcade individual. But like, I don't know, I think a lot of the things they changed or added were to better represent Kamurocho the city, because the city is a character in this game. Kamurocho is a character, and you get to know the character by playing the game through sub-stories. There's no sub-stories in the movie, so instead they added some more characters who experience different aspects of the city at the same time to flesh out the character. Now, could they have done better and made it link closer to the plot sometimes? Yeah. But, oh, the Amazon series, they changed stuff willy-nilly? Because I know I already mentioned that basically it's like more serious. But why'd that song change so abruptly? I do want to watch the Amazon series because I get more curious about it every time someone mentions it. And just the fact actually that people stopped talking about it makes me really curious about it. It's so random to me, like, what they choose to produce for this series. A Miike film could never be dull. A lot of people don't like the original movie because they think it's boring. So, it's a surprisingly common opinion. I enjoyed it. I've seen it 3 or 4 times. Again, is it on YouTube? Sorry, hit the mic if that came through. If I find it on YouTube, I might link it on Discord for everyone to see. Let's see, it might not be on YouTube. A lot of the scenes are on YouTube. Actually, no, I'm on Canadian. Oh, I forgot that this movie exists. I've never seen it. They made a short film called Like a Dragon Prologue. Oh, wait. Is this actually the movie, but it was like uploaded 2 weeks ago? There ain't no way. Yeah, I think this is the full movie. But it was just uploaded, so it might get taken down. But it is a fun movie, I think. It's really extra. Okay. Hold up. I'll do it now before I forget. Wait, I got a notification. Why am I dumb? Every time I like go to do something, I like forget everything that ever happened in the history of my brain. Beep boop. You can check that out later. Don't check it out now, because you should be watching my stream. That being said, though, It's almost that time. I again have a deadline today. Because I got stuff to do. I lead a very busy life. You know, one thing I really like about my job is that I'm technically part-time because I'm supposed to be doing 4-day weeks, but I'm paid monthly. So what that really means is 16 days per month. However, if it's like, you know, in January, there's like the whole New Year's break for the first week and a half. So there's like, the school I work at is closed, so I can't really work those days. Which means I gotta make it up by working every other day. So I'm just working basically full-time hours for this month. And I'll be doing that next month because February's short and I'm taking a vacation. And yeah, everything is so busy. In reality, I rarely get my 3-day weekends like I'm supposed to. So I have to make everything count on the days I do have. And streaming is one of my priorities, so I want to do at least like a decent chunk of time. I was gonna do other stuff today, but I was gonna do it in collaboration with someone who is sleeping. Didn't know June was capable of sleeping, but here we are. Have to do it by myself. I'll be okay. I am strong. I'm a strong soldier. But yeah. Did I tell you guys about the funny prank? About the funny prank I pulled on my friend last night? I was kind of drunk, so I was laughing so hard, trying to fall asleep, just remembering what was happening. So we were up super late because we were playing Jackbox on Discord. And then one of my friends was like, guys, I'm really sleepy. So we're like, oh, bye. You know, good night. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna leave. I'm just gonna like listen to you guys, but I might fall asleep. He did fall asleep in the call. And it feels like, you know, who falls asleep first at the sleepover? We gotta do something. So we're like going to bed and it's like almost 3. And I was like, wait a minute, we should like play something on the music bot. So when he wakes up, there'll be music playing. And one of my friends suggested like, play like Weird Al or something. So I found a YouTube playlist of Weird Al's entire discography. And so my friend and the jockey music bot playing the Weird Al discography were in call all night. And he woke up and he's like, who put Weird Al on the jockey music? And like, I was laughing so hard trying to go to sleep last night because I was like, this is so stupid. But you know, it felt like it had to be done. It had to be done. And I'm glad that we did. Because if you're alone in a call, it'll eventually like kick you out, right? It'll be like, oh, like you've been alone in this call for like 5. Actually, you know what? That happens for DMs, but does it happen for servers? Maybe not. Maybe he would have just woken up and been there alone. But I'm like, I don't want him to be all alone. Bro, waking up to the night Santa went crazy or some shit. Yeah, for real. So yeah, that was highlight of my week. I don't even know what else I've been up to recently. All I do is go to work, and I've been actually writing recently quite a lot, which is I used to write fan fiction back like 10 or more years ago. I want to say back when I was in like high school, maybe early high school. I used to write a lot of fanfics. I don't know. I just kind of stopped because like I got a job. I got busy, you know? The inspiration left me. But lately I've been trying to get back into writing and it's so difficult. I'm struggling. I'm forgetting basic like idioms and phrases and I'm like having to Google like, wait, what do you say when someone's stupid? It's like, oh, you know, I was thinking of like sharpest tool in the shed or sharpest knife in the box or something. I was like, I know it's like you're not sharp, but like what is the phrase? I forgot the phrase from the meme. Dude, that sucks. Like post-holiday, you're only getting one shift per week. That's brutal. Like didn't they hire seasonal employees? You're supposed to like let them go afterwards so everyone else gets their hours back. Damn. But nah, I used to do retail, but it didn't pick up in the holidays because it was like the Salvation Army thrift store. But yeah, it is brutal out there. Like, especially to get hours. It's like, dude, like, people want to work. People want more hours. Oh? Well, damn. Well, I mean, if you were seasonal, but you're still getting an hour a week, like, that might not be so bad. How might not be so bad? That's like free money. It's not free money, you're working for it. But you know. I don't know, I really... Like, people want hours, people want to work, they just can't. So take that, boomers. Nah, but like even an hour a week is like more than you were to expect, right? So like anything more is worth it. Dude, 4-hour shift means you get a 15-minute break, right? That's huge. Huge. Dude, stock associate low-key sounds like a pretty sweet gig at a retail store, to be honest. That's like most of what I used to do at the thrift store. Oh yeah, the money's pretty good, like when you don't pay rent and stuff. I saved up a lot at my job. And now it's all gone. All my savings are gone. I had to do things like move to a foreign country. Dude, like, you know what they don't tell you about moving to Japan? Or maybe they do tell you about moving to Japan? To move into your apartment, oh my god. Just the fees for me to get the keys and move in was like 3,000 Canadian dollars. Then you gotta buy refrigerator, microwave, washing machine. Those are pretty important. I think I spent about 500 bucks to get all three of those. Then you gotta buy a mattress. Mattresses are expensive. And IKEA charged 50 bucks for shipping. Crazy. It's not even, I'm not even that far from the store. I'm just far enough that I couldn't like take a mattress on the train with me. And then I had to buy like a PC so I could like do all my shenanigans, you know? To get this, my side thing up and going. And then like, what else is a necessity? Those are the big ones. Desk, bed frame, shelf. plates. Those are cheap though. I got my plates at the dollar store. In Japan, apartments don't come with washing machine, microwave, or fridge. They do come with a stove. I have one burner on my stove. It's built in. Some are not built. Actually, some don't come with it. Some people have to buy portable stoves. But yeah. I was lucky. My place came with pot lights already installed, so I didn't have to buy a lighting fixture until later. I got it as like a quality of life improvement because I got a big light for the big room with a remote control, so I can like not get out of bed and like turn the lights on and off, which is really nice at nighttime. So you spend all that money. So all in, it was probably like $5,000 to even like move in. And then you don't get paid until after working for like 2 months because of the way like the schedule works. I got like a half month's pay a month in and they made up for it the next month. It was really weird. And I get paid monthly, not bi-weekly. So like budgeting and stuff is kind of weird. So, oh, but I got paid recently. Oh my God, I didn't realize. That's exciting. I mean, I should probably pay back my friend for that Airbnb. And that's why everyone was doing that on the 15th when we got paid. But, so yeah, like, financially, it's been a bit difficult. I think I'm doing all right. Like, in the cost of living, like, to set yourself up is very high. But I think the cost of living day to day is more manageable. Should get yourself Mario Kart World. Do you know how expensive that is? I have a video reacting to the Switch 2 reveal trailer. I did a stream about that when that happened. It would cost me the equivalent of $700 to get a Switch 2. See, Japan has this weird problem where, like, the economy is in shambles and no one wants to do anything about it. And then, to combat this, they didn't want people to scalp them, so they made a special caveat. Japanese sales of Switch 2s will be discounted to about, I think, $500, $400, around that range. I don't remember exactly. But you can get it more affordably. With the catch being, it's restricted to Japanese language and Japanese region and Japanese regional Nintendo accounts. If you want to buy the international version, lol, you're paying the United States MSRP plus tariffs. So, yeah. And then the game is going to be like $100 or something, be 80. I mean, games are a bit cheaper in Japan than they are in Canada. Mario Kart World in Canada's got to be like $100. I don't know what it is in Japan. It might be closer to 70 or 80. But yeah. I don't foresee myself getting a Switch 2 in the near future. And I don't really need one because I have this PC. Like, as crazy as it sounds, because like PCs are objectively more expensive, but it's more like an investment because it's upgradable. If something happens, I can just change one part. Hopefully not RAM right now though, fuck. But you know, like, if I got a good PC because I wanted to do streaming like this. And I got good internet because I wanted to do streaming like this. So because I already have the equipment as a stream expense, it's really cheap for me to like get games on my PC. Like, I still play a lot of games on my PS4. So I have my PS4. I was gonna get a PS5, but the PS4 was like something crazy, like $200 cheaper. And PS5 only had like 2 exclusives I was maybe gonna get. So I got a PS4 Pro instead. Just to play my PS4 games. I have a Wii. I don't play the Wii anymore because I emulate it, but you know. But yeah, I was able to do the PC thing. So I locked in, did the PC thing. And it's made my life easier. You know, because now I can like stream easily, I can play new games easily, I can mod those games, that's huge. I love modding games, and it's so great that I can do it on my PC. Although I was trying to install mods for Infinite Wealth the other day and I couldn't get it to work. Maybe I should try again harder today and make it actually work. I have a little bit of time. But yeah. Japan is a weird place, where everything is cheap but everything is expensive. See, because Japan's had this problem where like they didn't really have inflation for a while. The economy kind of stagnated for a long time. But now, with the value of the yen going down and the US dollar shooting up, now it's like if you want to buy gas for your car or if you want to buy anything imported, it's gonna hurt. And those imported things are also like technology that you use in your daily life. Or materials you didn't even realize were imported, and suddenly the cost of like necessities are really expensive. You can live cheaply, but like food's kind of cheap, alcohol's really cheap. I think that's why alcoholism is so normalized in Japan, because everything's expensive, but alcohol is cheap. But yeah. The Pokemon Center is low-key kind of cheap too, I'm gonna be real. Like some places are expensive, the Sega store. The Sega store is kind of expensive. I don't know if I told you guys, I spent like $30 on a keychain that has a key on it, not a real key, a fake key. And it's the key to Majima's apartment in Sotenbori. I bought that for like $30. And there's other stuff I want there, but yeah. Yeah, they took down the Gundam! I mean, there's still a small Gundam. The small Gundam is still, like, bigger than most buildings. There's still a small Gundam in Odaiba. But yeah, no more Yokohama Gundam, Sag. But no, the Pokemon Center is, like, more... Like, it's meant for children. It's meant for, like, kids go to the Pokemon Center. So they make it more affordable, I think, for that reason. So you can get, like, stationery and trinkets and stuff that aren't gonna, like, break the bank. That really surprised me when I first, like, went. I was like, dang, I thought everything would be super expensive, but that's not too bad. If you go to the Pokemon Center, I don't recommend the one in Shibuya, though. I think it's always too crowded, the line is always too long, there's not enough cashiers, and it's super cramped. It looks cool because it has the big Mewtwo outside, but like it's not. It ain't it. Go to Ikebukuro Sunshine City or go to Yokohama. That's my opinion. I have not been to Yokohama in a long time though. Well, I've not been to Yokohama Station in a long time. I went to Chinatown during the break. But yeah. I really like Kanagawa Prefecture. Yokohama, Kamakura, Enoshima, Kawasaki. I love those places. Oh, you got a Nintendo store. The Nintendo store's alright. There's a Nintendo store right next to the Pokemon Center in Shibuya. It's in the same mall. That whole floor is full of crazy stuff. That's where they got the Sega store. The Sega store's new from last year. It's really fun. I love it there. They were selling the old, the Majima CD that came out. I can't remember when. It's the only CD that ever released Majima no Maji Rock. And they had it there, the CD. I was tempted to buy it, but it was a little expensive. And it's not like the RGG CD that I'm really looking for. I'm looking for, Ryuta CD from like 4 or 5. Because there's some stuff on those CDs that, like, you can't find anywhere else. How dare you say, what is this GBA Cheeseland sound and music? This is from the Wii game, the Wii party game called Tamagotchi Party On. Imagine if Mario Party was about politics. This is Mario Party, but everyone's a Tamagotchi and you're running for office. Banger game for the Nintendo Wii. It's so goofy though. I used to play this game a lot as a kid. It's even got little mini games. It says the exact game that would release on Wii, yeah. It was right at home. You know what though? I think I ought to skedaddle pretty soon. So I might wrap it up now. Some very dramatic music for that. But yeah, I think there's not too much else I wanted to say. Like, yeah, I'm gonna try to make a stream schedule more than an hour in advance for the next, like, rest of the month, maybe next month, because I kind of miss doing that. It made streaming so much easier when I already knew what I was gonna do. And I had time to, like, set up for it. And there's a lot of stuff I gotta get through. A lot of Donathon stuff we haven't done yet. I haven't made Sonas. I have not done a drunk stream or a speed run. Freddy Fish, dude, I actually almost streamed Freddy Fish today. I was like, wait, I never finished that. And I was like, no, wait. That has to be like, I feel like I want June to be awake for that one. But yeah, I have a lot of planning I want to do, so I guess look forward to that. Ooh. I did do a drunk stream during the karaoke stream, but that was before I said I would do a drunk stream. I want to do like an actual, like, maybe I'll play a game, maybe it'll be just chatting. I don't know. The trouble is, the reason why I haven't done it sooner is because, well, I normally stream at this time, right? Like, even now we're getting late in the stream. And it's like 4 p.m. I normally start streaming, my goal is to stream at like noon. I can't be drunk at noon. Well, maybe I can. It'd be weird. But I could. I gotta figure out what I'd want to do though, and then plan in advance so I would like plan my weekend around it. Unless I don't know if you guys would be able to watch at different times though. Like if I started streaming at like 2 a.m. JST. What time is that? That's like noon in Eastern? I don't know if y'all have lives though. Like you probably do stuff other than just watch my stream, right? So yeah, it'd be 9 Pacific, 12 Eastern, 2 a.m. JST. Because I was thinking I could like go out on a regular evening, Friday, Saturday night or whatever, probably Friday night, be drunk anyway, get back and stream, get home at like 1:30 and then just go live. That could happen. If it does happen though, it might be spontaneous. So look out for that. Well, no, see, I wouldn't wake up in another city because I'd be streaming. So. Yeah, because I'm streaming on a Friday, right? It's Friday night. Well, now it's Saturday because it's like 2 a.m. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I might do the thing where I just plan a day to like drink during the day. It'd be so weird because normally what I do is I wake up late, I sleep in, wake up late, prepare for stream, and then stream. Oh my god, hi dead man. So it's like, oh my god, hi dead man. That sounds so cute. But maybe one day in the future I'll pick a day, wake up, immediately get drunk, live stream. Like that sounds awful, but like that might be how it works out. Maybe I'll play like Mario Kart and do like drunk driving stream. Or something similar. I would say Crazy Taxi, but Crazy Taxi looks like drunk driving when you're sober. I'm not good at Crazy Taxi. I'll find another driving game. That could be fun. Drunk. I don't know if I'm allowed for like TOS to call it drunk driving stream. I don't know if that's allowed. But that might be fun. I'll like play Mario Kart Wii or something because that game is more chaotic. Maybe I'll play online too and you guys can like join the room if you want. Mario Kart Wii is really easy to stream with viewers. Wii Online doesn't exist anymore. Oh, that's cute. I'm playing CTGP Custom Tracks. Dude, I've live streamed online Mario Kart Wii recently. Well, maybe a couple years ago. We don't need Nintendo to have fun. We need Mr. Bean 30,000 VR or whatever. Our favorite modder, Mr. Bean. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played Mario Kart Wii in a while. But you know what? I will again. Under the influence. It could be fun. It could be nice. It could be cool. So that's the plan for that. I'm writing that down. I'm writing that down. MK Wii. Dude, even worse. Oh my god, what if I use the Wii wheel? I will buy the actual wheel. You don't need the wheel to play Wii wheel style, but I will buy the wheel. I'll buy the Wii wheel, guys. How's that? Investment for the stream, I'm buying a Wii wheel. It costs like $2 maybe $1. But I know exactly where to get one. They're always in stock. Only like a 10-minute walk away. So, we got that. Look at that! Being productive, we planned something. Still not sure when it's gonna happen, but it will happen. It will happen. White? Write the wee wheel off on your taxes. It is an expense, yeah. Like, if someone donates on that stream, like, it's a business expense. The white wee wheel. You know what? It is white. The wheel is white. So that is factually accurate. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with the wee wheel being white. My wee is black, but you know, we don't discriminate. There's a lot of other stuff I gotta do looking at it now for this donathon thing. Oh my god. I have been chipping away at it, don't worry. A lot of it just has to be done all at once. The wee wheel is wee white. Wee white wee wheel. My god, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Well, anyway, I have lots to ponder, lots to contemplate, much to prepare. So I'm gonna head out, I think. But you know what, guys? So thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for VOD watching as well. I see you. I see you, VOD watchers. You know, thanks for coming out. Thanks for listening to me ramble about random shit. Thanks for putting up with me. And thanks for donating, maybe. VOD watchers still have a chance to donate on this. I don't know. Anyway. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.